welcome back to New Zealand. While since I've done a vlog, real busy, but I'm back again. Now this morning I was parked out at the coast and I woke up early doors and I figured I'd get a few photographs. I got a couple of shots, but it wasn't really inspiring me. The sunrise wasn't as good as I expected. The photographs weren't too flash. I got a couple potentials. On the way back into town, I thought I'll go into town, do a few bits and bats, and on the way into town I spotted a couple of trees, willow trees, and with the early morning sun hitting them, kind of storm clouds in the background, looked pretty nice. So I'll post a couple of them shots. Now what I decided to do, as I'm driving into town, I could see snow on the hills. We had a good old snow dump the last couple of days, and the snow came down to quite a low level for our area. So I decided to sort of drive out and see how close I could get without getting the van stuck. And I've come down to a place called Sunrise Hut, and it is I've walked this walk a million times. It's absolutely stunning walk, and just now the light's coming out something crazy. So I'm going to nip outside, get a few photos. And because I'm up in the mountains, obviously, the light comes, the light goes real fast. So I'm out of the van, as you can see. Stunning, Jesus, stunning area. So yeah, I decided to get in the van and drive down towards the snow line. Like I said, I've walked this walk a lot of times, really enjoy it. But I'm not going to do the walk today. The conditions up there are a little bit ropey, and I don't want to get my van stuck. I don't want to get myself stuck. So this is just basically, I'm on the foothills of the mountains in the background there, as you can see. My little Rosie, my van, my baby. So the plan is just to get a couple of photographs, low level. As you can see in the background there, we've got some nice looking moody clouds. So we're going to sort of get a few photographs of that. We'll see how it goes. What I thought I'd do is just have a quick chat about my my camera of choice that I'm using today and my settings. My camera of choice, which it's been for quite a long while doing my own personal work, is the Fuji X100 system. Currently using the X100F, which is just, you've got to work for your shots. I've talked about this in previous videos. You've really got to work for your shots. You've got to get off your backside and you've got to walk to places, find your compositions. You've got to be mobile. But if you work at your shots, you'll get results. It is a beautiful camera, really beautiful camera. At the minute, I'm shooting ISO 100. I've got a 10-stop circular ND filter on there, and F11. That's giving me anywhere, depending on the light as it comes in and out, anywhere between 8 seconds and 20 seconds in the current conditions. Like I said, that's changing all the time because of the sun coming in and out. But it's, yeah, I'm getting some good results out of it, some interesting results. It's absolutely freezing up here, but I'm loving it. It's stunning. This is probably the best dump of snow we've had this winter. We've had a really mild winter in Hawke's Bay, New Zealand, and this is a bit of a wintry blast, and we're coming up to spring, so that's good. I'm going to post a few photographs shortly. I'm getting some nice stuff. I'm quite enjoying it. I've taken a few pictures of my little baby as well, my little Rosie, and hopefully she's looking good in all this beautiful scenery behind me. As I was saying about the camera that I was using, I've also taken a few handheld shots with my Nikon D3S 80-200 lens on, just to get a little bit closer into the mountain peaks. This has been a real spur of the moment trip. I'd got no intention whatsoever of recording a video today. I'd got no intention of coming down. I kind of thought about coming down to the snow today, but then I thought, you know, is it worth the drive? I've got a day off. Is it worth the drive, or shall I just stick around home? And then I thought, well, hold on a minute. This is my home. My van is my home, so I don't have to stick around anywhere. I just drive. So anyway, so I decided to go with the flow, and here I am, and I'm pretty pleased that I've made the effort. Actually, getting some nice photographs. I'm going to hang about here for a good hour or two. Just wait for conditions to change a little bit, see how they improve or materialise. Get myself a nice cup of tea, or even a hot chocolate. Actually, I fancy hot chocolate, and we'll have a little hot chocolate and just warm the old cockles up. I did say cockles. And that's it, guys. It's not a bad place to waste an afternoon. In fact, I'm going to go for a little bit of a walk. Actually, I've got the van parked up in a nice little area, so I'll do a little bit of a walk, have a little bit of a look around the place. I've been living in this van for 10 months now, coming up 10 months, and initially, like all ideas I have, I sort of dive in head first and worry about the consequences later. This one I dive straight in, and to be honest with you, it's probably one of the better decisions I've made in my life. I've absolutely loved the freedom it gives me. My photography has always been my mainstay throughout my life. My photography, it's been my go-to. Grab a camera, get out somewhere, I'm happy. The van has allowed me to do that more and more because I've been able to sort of drive to locations, park up there, wait for the conditions to change, to improve, to become what I want them to be. And I just think my photography has come on leaps and bounds. The freedom, the lifestyle, it's second to none. I mean, I've still got to do my home chores, you know, I've still got to wash my pots, make my dinners, I've still got to clean the place, sweep the place out. It all takes time, you know. It's a nightmare. It takes me best part of 5 minutes each day, which is, you know, it can grind you down. No lawns to cut, no gardens to keep, just no messing about. You know, my gardens are effectively what you see around me, wherever I choose to be there and then, that particular day. I'm loving it. I can't recommend this lifestyle highly enough. I absolutely, for people who've got sort of no commitments, my kids are all sort of grown up and they're doing their own things now, so it allows me a bit of freedom to get out and, you know, pursue what I want to pursue. Anybody that's thinking about this sort of lifestyle, go for your life. I mean, absolutely go for your life. It's just a great way. I'm trying to encourage my kids to do the same thing, and, you know, before they get tied down with kids themselves and mortgages and bloody jobs and everything and careers, I just want them to get out and get a cheap van and bug it off and just do it. See this beautiful country. It's stunning. Downsides to living in a van. The only downside I can come up with is I had a mechanical issue with the van a while back, and that cost me. It was a massive oil leak. It cost me $3.5 grand, 3,500 New Zealand dollars, which was a bit of a kick in the nuts. Other than that, I really can't see a downside to this lifestyle at all. I really can't. It's just fantastic. End of the day, living in a van, no problems whatsoever. Absolutely love it. I don't know how long I can keep this going. I don't foresee me moving into a house full time for the foreseeable future. I really can't. My sort of goal, I'm still working full time at the newspaper. As years progress, I'll scale that back with a bit of luck as time and opportunity and finances present themselves. And this is my goal. This is my dream. This is the absolute dream. Right? Finish work, get in the van, fill it with gas, do one. Just do one. Wherever the road takes me, I would love to drive the length and breadth of this country. I would love it. That's my ultimate goal. I'd just like to spend long, protracted periods of time just travelling around in different places, wake up in a different place every day. The camera, wow, the camera's going to get some hammer, it really is, because there's so many beautiful things to photograph in this country, and I want to be in a position to be there to do them. And then further down the line, obviously, a big old book and gallery exhibitions and you know, whatever. But, you know, everybody's got to have a dream, and if you've not got a dream, what's the point in getting up on a morning? I've had a bit of a walk around, trying to scope out a shot. That over my shoulder there, with the darker ridge, comes down and meets the snow-covered ridge, with the snow in the foreground there on these lower hills. That's making quite a nice shot, especially with the clouds above. And as the light fades and we get the last of the sunlight on there, I'm hoping we'll get a nice shot out of this. I've spent quite a bit of time walking around and trying to find something that's going to be my killer shot, and I think I've struggled a little bit. The closer you get to the snow-covered peaks, they get hidden behind the foothills, so you're better off sort of standing back a little bit further and getting the shots peeking through the foothills. I've taken off the 10-stop ND filter because it was giving me something like about 25/30th of a second at the moment, and to be honest with you, every now and then we get a real gust of wind and it just blows the tripod. It's only a light tripod, it's only a light camera, doesn't take much movement. So I've taken the 10 stop off, I've pushed the aperture up to f16, f11, f16. I've put the inbuilt 3-stop ND filter on, which is inbuilt into the camera, and that's why I said inbuilt. And that's giving me around about maybe 20th of a second, which is fine. I'm not getting much movement in the clouds, obviously, but as the light fades, that exposure will extend, obviously. Alright guys, it's bloody freezing here, but would I rather be anywhere else? Of course I would. Fiji, 30 degrees, bring it on. But I'm not, I'm stuck here. For now I'm going to call that a video, and we'll pull the pin on that one, guys. And I hope you've enjoyed this little trip out to the Ruahine mountain range in southern Hawke's Bay. And I've certainly enjoyed it, that's for sure. It's been absolutely stunning. Catch you later, guys.